Counterfeit goods are a problem all year long, but demand for gifts, household products, virtual learning items, and even health products may mean that the holiday season is a especially busy time for crooks. So how can you be sure that the items you are buying are genuine and not fake? Well, joining us with more is Acting Deputy Executive Assistant Commissioner Rose Brophy. Rose, how are you this morning?
I'm great, Elliott. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So how big of a problem is the sale of counterfeit goods?
Well, Elliott, it's an enormous problem and one that's impacting the U.S. economy, but most importantly, the customers that are buying these products for their family or for their loved ones. You know, we think of counterfeit goods as jewelry, watches, purses, clothing, but these counterfeit goods can pose a health and safety risk to the consumers that are purchasing these goods, whether it's increased lead levels in the toys you're buying, or cosmetics that have unknown ingredients that you would never want to put on your skin. We've seen electronics where the batteries can be a fire hazard, and we've even seen airbags that have been counterfeited, which we all know is really a life or death situation. So it's important that you're not just buying a cheaper item. A lot of times transnational criminal organizations profiting from the sale of these counterfeit goods, and they're using these funds to criminal activities such as drug trafficking and terrorist activities. So it's really important to understand the scope of what these counterfeit items are and what they do and what they pose to the community and to the customers, which is why we're committed at Customs and Border Protection to stopping them from coming into the country.
Yeah, with that in mind, I mean, viewers are kind of at the end game and they don't know what to do. So what are businesses and law enforcement doing to fight these fakes?
Yeah, we're working hand in hand with both our law enforcement partners and the private industry. Last year alone, Customs and Border Protection seized 32 million counterfeit items. We've partnered hand in hand with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and there's things that we're doing. We're sharing actionable intelligence with the industry and with our law enforcement partners to identify these goods. We're suggesting and asking industry to register their trademarks with Customs and Border Protection so our officers on the front line know what to look for. But most importantly, we're here to educate the public so that you could make a conscious decision when you're purchasing these goods, that you're not purchasing a counterfeit item that could be harmful to you or your loved ones.
Yeah, part of that education has to be to protect yourselves. So what can you as consumers and the viewers of our show at home do to protect themselves against buying fake goods?
Yeah, there are definitely a number of things that you can do as a consumer to avoid this situation. When you're shopping online, which majority of us are doing nowadays, is make sure that you're using a secure site. So when you see that HTTP, make sure there's the S afterward. And look at reviews. I'm the first to say that I'm looking at reviews of items that I'm going to purchase online. That could be a cue. If you do end up getting those items and you purchase those things and you receive them, look at the packaging. Look at if there are typos in the wording on those. Those are some major cues as to whether or not you have a counterfeit good. But I'll tell you, what I always go with is your gut. And if the price of something is too good to be true, it probably is. So we do have, with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, a website that you can go to kind of get some of these tips and have them handy for you. You can go to uschamber.com/shop-smart to get more information on how to look at these things and avoid counterfeit goods.
So say a viewer does fall through all those safeguards and gets a fake product, what can they do to report it? You know, how can they let you guys know?
Yeah, and it's a great question, because a lot of times you just get it and you think, oh, it's a counterfeit good, what am I going to do? But if you report it to Customs and Border Protection, we can work with our industry partners and our law enforcement officials to ensure that these things get taken care of and we address these issues. So we ask that you go to our website at allegations.cbp.gov to report any counterfeit items that you may come across to help us to address these issues.
Rose, thank you so much for your time this morning. I'm sure our viewers are very grateful.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. For more information, visit uschamber.com/shop smart.